Right, Bev, what a win.
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought the boys put a really good performance, and I just felt like today we were probably a little bit more clinical than we have been in recent weeks, and we're chuffed in there, and I think the boys thoroughly deserved the win.
Yeah, I think especially as well is we've got a couple of our lads out there on the knock. Robbie went off injured as well, and Roger's had to go into the back four. He's done really well in there, and maybe at 1-0 when you have to make those changes around, maybe I thought maybe they did get on top for a little bit, but I thought the lads were superb for 90 minutes.
Yeah, like you say, we are carrying injuries within the squad, but I think that's why I liked it even more. They're obviously a top team, Enfield. They're in the third best away record in the league, and what I loved about us probably more than anything was that when they were on top, we really stuck together. We rode we rode the storm, as you can say, and then we countered them and got the 2 goals. I'm delighted with the performance. It really showed togetherness as a group, and like I said, I thought we deserved it against a very good side, and yeah, delighted.
Lewis obviously got us underway. I thought it was a goal he thoroughly deserved for his what he's put in for the 3 games. Yeah,
Louis has been brilliant since he's come here. We're delighted with him, but I would say today it was a real collective effort, especially up front. If you look at the second goal, I think Ibs has robbed the centre half and gave it to Ira, and Ira's obviously, that was Ira of old, that finish, and delighted for him and delighted for the front 3. I think they got 1 each, didn't they, which showed how much graft and work they put in, and yeah.
I was going to come at the other goals. You've done my job before me there. But they've got 1 each. As you say, that finish from Ira, cutting in on his left foot and burying it in that bottom corner. That's classic Ira, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it was Ira of old. He was here the first time. He was brilliant from that sort of situation. But like I said, it was the hard work before, where Ibs has robbed the centre half, but also the 15 minutes before, where they were definitely on top of the game. And we really stuck in. We grinded out the work and the first ball, second balls, and ultimately that's what's won us the game. That collective effort of being under pressure and not buckling and collectively get the win.
Obviously, the third come from a bit of pressure as well. Ibs has gone up, and Ira's ended up getting the shot off that the keeper's only managed to push to one side, and Ibs has done well to follow it in and force it over the line, whether it come off him last or not.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll tell me. Like I said, you've got the goal cam, haven't you? But
I'll edit it to make sure it looks like it.
Oh, you can do whatever you want. No, but yeah, Ibs deserved that goal, just like Louis did and just like Ira did. They worked their absolute socks off from minute 1 to the 94th minute. And like I said, we're delighted with the work rate they're putting in up there, and as a group, we're working really hard.
Obviously, we're going to Saturday now. We've got a trip to Potter's Bar. Things get a little bit less congested now. It's Saturday from here on out. What have we got going into that one?
We're going to have to reassess. Like I said, we have got injuries, and again, that's not going to be an easy place to go. It's they're starting to couple this week, and our focus will be on that game. But like you say, I think going Saturday to Saturday will help us get some people back and try and get over the injuries they've got. And in many ways, that's why it makes it so good tonight, because we have got people in there carrying injuries. With Robbie, like you said, Robbie's gone off. Glad he's not here, not available, and Matt's struggling. Ultimately, we'd love to put Matt on today, but he's still struggling a little bit. So to get a win against a good team like that and to deserve it, credit all goes to the players today.
Obviously, 10 points then from the last 4 games. 2 back-to-back wins now at home, and just sort of forming it to take forward. And if that form continues to the end of the season, anything can happen.
Yeah, you can only have to look last year with Cheshunt when they come so far behind. But if you look at those 4 games we played against, we play against Crimpton Casuals here. They're down near the bottom, but the other 3 are right up there. Your Horshams, your Cray, and your Enfield. And it just goes to show that when we're really a little bit more clinical and we're better in both boxes, we'll win games of football, and we've proved that. And we're on to the next. It's not going to be an easy game Saturday, but we're looking to keep that going and get another 3 points, and then see where we are. All we can do is keep winning games of football and keep pushing on.
And I thought the support behind the goal was quite decent tonight. Need them back week Saturday. Bishop Stortford, top of the table at the moment. That's going to be an absolutely massive one.
Yeah, we're not really thinking about Bishop Stortford, if I'm honest. We're thinking about the next game Saturday, and if we get a positive result,
I'm just trying to sell tickets, boss.
I know you are. But like I said, we're concentrating on Saturday, and if we can get a result Saturday, then obviously we can plug that away as much as you want.
Cheers, boss.
Cheers, mate.
Go on, ready.
Right, boys, I thought you were superb tonight. You've both got a goal as well as Lewis getting one. Big win.
Yeah, massive win against Enfield. They're a good side, you know. Just looking at the table, they're 4th place, I think. So yeah, it's a good result today against them.
Yeah, you boys, I thought, worked your absolute socks off out there. You've got, I can't remember who got the assist, but you've all got one goal. And yeah, Ira, I thought that was classic Ira. That's what we know you can do.
Yeah, I think it was important for us to get the win today. Important for us as a front three to perform. You know, so well and good saying, you know, the defence has got to do their job, but you know we have missed quite a few chances this season. So in this run-in, you know, the last 11, 12 games, whatever it was important that we made sure that we were clinical, especially against a team like this. If you're not clinical, then you know they will get chances. Fortunately, we were clinical, and I think that kind of discouraged them a little bit from trying to open out and, you know, properly play and take their chances. So yeah.
It felt like the second goal came maybe a little bit from them pushing on and trying to get back in the game.
Yeah, I think it's always going to be like that. I think their manager roasted them at half time, and so, you know, they've come out and they've tried to, you know, come at us, and I think that's the worst thing to do against a team like us, because of what we've got in midfield and up front. Yeah, it's just silly to just, you know, put all your eggs in one basket and then end up losing the goal on the counter.
Yeah, Ibs, you've got that's 3 in a week, 3 and 4 days for you.
What was it? I don't know.
you got two on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's massive on it today.
Nah, obviously happy to be on the score sheet again, but the boys today were excellent. Everyone from Pat all the way to the front, us front boys, everyone performed well, put in a good shift. It wasn't an easy game today. You know, all worked hard for each other. Yeah, so happy to get the 3 points today.
Yeah, I thought the first goal from Lewis was very similar to yours on your second one on Saturday. Has he been watching your videos?
No, to be fair, since Lee's been coming, he's been brilliant for us. So I'm happy for him as well to get on the score sheet. That's what he's they told him to get on the score sheet today, and he did. So tops to him. Yeah,
I thought I said to Mev, I think all of you've got rewards tonight for your hard work.
Yeah, I think you know, the basis of everything, like Mev always says, is you've got to work hard and you earn yourself the right to show your quality. And I think as a unit, you know, we've kind of, especially as a front three, we've kind of just taken that on and gone, you know what, let's bully people, let's hustle them, and we'll get chances. And you've seen with Saturday, you've seen with today, you know, we've managed to somehow get chances just from pressing. And, you know, no team in this league is good enough to, you know, properly play out from the back and play extremely expansive football. So, you know, especially on the pitches that we play on. So it's important that we're ready to press. You know, there's a lot of teams in our league who, you know, will try and over try, and we just got to keep pressing them. And, you know, like today, we'll get opportunities, and we just got to put them away.
Obviously, Potters Bar on Saturday, they won down here earlier in the season. Bit controversial at the time, but they're a very different side to what they were back then. But we obviously know they'll still be a massive threat, and it's important to take the form we've got now from the last 4 games going into that. Yeah,
definitely. We just need to keep this momentum going. We're on a good run now, so we just need to perform how we performed today, work hard as a team, and there's no reason why we can't go in and get 3 points again.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.